White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt joins me now. So does the president have full confidence in his national security team?
President Trump absolutely has the full confidence in his national security team, Jesse. That includes our great national security advisor, Mike Waltz, Secretary Pete Hegseth. And the American people should be grateful to these individuals, and especially to President Trump, for putting together such a competent and highly qualified team who are killing terrorists that the Biden administration allowed to run wild in the Middle East. And that is the real story here. We had Houthi terrorists firing at American naval ships and commercial vessels in the Red Sea. The Biden administration removed the foreign terrorist designation from this radical terrorist group, allowed them to take these actions, put American lives at risk, shut down the freedom of navigation in the seas. And because of the effort of my colleagues and President Trump, we are now killing these terrorists. We have redesignated them as a foreign terrorist organization, and Americans in the world are safer because of it.
So it's kind of strange that of all people, Jeffrey Goldberg entered this chat. Could have been an accident on your team's side, but it also could have been something a little more mischievous on Goldberg's side, as you heard Walt say. What do you think about this character?
It certainly could have been more mischievous, as Mike Waltz alluded to in the previous hour. We are working very hard to find out how this number was inadvertently added to the group chat. It remains a mystery, but we hope that soon it will be solved. And as you heard from the National Security Advisor, Elon Musk's team of experts are looking at this. The White House counsel's office and the National Security Council are all digging into this matter, of course, to ensure this can never happen again. And as you so rightfully pointed out, the president and the National Security Advisor himself have taken responsibility and recognized that we are moving forward to ensure that communications are secure. And there is nothing better. The Democrats, there's nothing that they're better at than spinning a sensationalist story out of a basic set of facts. And the president and our team have been incredibly transparent about what happened. No classified information was shared in this group chat. But the Democrats would have you believe we have a national security crisis on our hands when we absolutely do not. It's the same playbook they ran with the Russia hoax, which was a perfect phone call between the President Trump and President Zelensky at the time, which they spiraled into a hoax, and then an impeachment, which President Trump was later acquitted of, and that story was later debunked. They did this with the classified documents hoax when President Trump had the legal authority to retain those documents under the Presidential Records Act, and they had you believe that there was top secret information and it was a national security crisis. They are good at fear-mongering the American public, but not anymore. I think the Americans see the truth. They see past the sensationalist headlines from Jeffrey Goldberg in The Atlantic, which is a dying magazine, and they should trust this president and his national security team, who, again, are getting things done, moving at Trump speed to make this world a safer place.
You know, you have had quite the momentum after the first 2 months. The president called this a glitch, not a very big one. You've had some market volatility, but besides that, it's been almost flawless and a lot of great action taking place to protect and help the American people at all levels. Do you consider this a slowdown, a bump in the road? How would you characterize it?
No, we are moving full speed ahead here at the White House. We still have the momentum because we have a president who knows how to fight through sensationalist headlines against the fake news media, as you saw President Trump himself do today. He brought the press into that meeting with his ambassadors because he wanted to set the record straight, and he wanted to take questions directly from the press corps about this story. And that's what the American people deserve. So we're going to continue to move forward. We have more great announcements, policy announcements, executive orders to be signed this week. We continue to secure the southern border, deport illegal aliens from American communities to make the lives of the American people safer. We continue to unleash American energy to bring down the inflation nightmare that the Biden administration caused. So we are laser focused on continuing to deliver on President Trump's priorities. We're not going to let the fake news, we're not going to let the weaponized judicial system slow us down. Believe us, Jesse, we are used to this. Look at the adversity President Trump faced on the campaign trail. He's in the Oval Office for a reason, because he fights like hell.
Yeah, you're right. Compared to the campaign trail in the first term, this is nothing. Caroline,
Exactly.
Great to talk to you. Have a great night.